The views and opinions expressed by the guests and others do not reflect the broadcast of Nick at Night or those associated with this brand. Nick at Night does not condone the overindulgence of alcoholic beverages, nor do we support drinking and driving. Please drink responsibly. Hey y'all, welcome back to Nick at Night. I am your girl, Miss Nick.
It's your boy P, King to a God. What up, Nick?
What up, P?
We here.
We here.
Yeah, we got some people
Halfway
in the building.
through the year.
Damn, dope.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
okay.
I
Yeah,
know.
halfway.
Halfway there.
Yeah.
2025 has ran on by us.
Yeah, you got older.
I did. Hit a milestone. And feeling it. Trust me. I
Right.
need a nap every day.
Oh
I need
my
a nap.
gosh.
I need a nap.
Yeah.
Even if I just go to my car and let the seat back for 20 minutes. I need a nap. I need a nap. We got some guests with us in the building today. We got two of the hosts from the LunchBrunch podcast,
Yes, yes.
LunchBrunch Boyz.
Yes, yes.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's good, man? Thanks for having us on.
No doubt.
We got Will and Dell.
What's happening?
Tell the people where they can find y'all.
Oh, man. Take a pic, man. I mean, you kind of see me, you see him. So
Yeah.
you can find us in many places. Our home base is typically 413 Sports Lounge, Louisville, Texas. It's kind of where we camp out at most of the time. Shout out to kids down there. And anybody else doing something positive, doing something dope,
That's
good.
where y'all at.
Yeah.
We there.
Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me on TikTok under I am Will 41. That's why I put a lot of my material and content.
Okay.
You can also find me on Instagram on The Release Session, LLC, which is my spoken word poetry show. And of course on Facebook, William Shelton Jr.
Okay.
And Dale, where can they find you at?
They can find me in the streets. I mean, that's why I play.
Here and there.
I don't even know my social media, to be honest. I think it's Dale Johnson 922, something like that. Look at his page and I'm on there. I mean,
He's being for real.
Yeah.
He's being for
I know,
real.
that was the answer the
No
last time
cap.
he was here.
Like, I don't know.
No cap.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, as y'all know, y'all can find me at Miss Nick at Night on all social media. And
The
people
real
can find you?
P.I.G, Instagram, TikTok, Lemonade.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, we're going to get into it because I got something fun that I want to do today. So today we have a list of topics, right? And we're going to let our guests choose a number between 1 and 7. And depending on what number they choose, that's what topic we're going to talk about. So we just shooting straight from the hip today. That's what we're going to call this show, straight from the hip.
Straight from the hip. I like it.
Yeah.
Straight from the hip. So, Will, what number you choose?
I'm feeling 5-ish today. Let's go with 5.
Okay. And Dale, what's your number?
I'm going to go with 3.
Okay. Ooh.
No.
It's
It's them.
I know.
Okay.
No, it's them. But
Okay.
I'm just looking at these 5 and 3.
Hey, we ain't going to make it easy.
So we're going to start off in numerical order. So we'll go with 3.
Okay.
Okay.
She or he got kids. You know, I was thinking about that song by Life Jennings. She got kids.
All I know is must be life.
It's kind of, So when it comes to dating, and either you or the person you meet have kids, what is the typical expectation of your mate when it comes to what is the typical, let's just say male and female expectations when it comes to the other kids, right? So Dale, you meet a woman, what would be your expectation for her when it comes to dealing with your kids, and what it would be the expectation of the man dealing with the woman and her kids?
Well, my kids are grown, so.
But there's still a level of expectation. If y'all gonna be together, let's say, and we're talking from a perspective of being in a relationship, not just dating.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Being in a relationship with somebody, how you would expect them to, and most of us are like, our kids are grown, right? And so it's like, okay, so we don't have to deal with that small. We ain't got to deal with the, but then it also trickles down to the grandkids.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it starts with just coming in with a level of respect. I mean, establishing that boundary of respect from a woman's perspective coming into my life, and just trying to find some sort of bridge to make it an easier transition. And then more so be there as a listening ear, be there and be supportive of me as I'm navigating that relationship as well. So from the flip side, me going into a situation, typically I try to follow the lead of what she has going on.
Yeah.
A lot of times, if it's something that I probably don't agree with or something I don't deal with, I try to cut that off at the path beforehand and not waste her time or my time, because I ran into situations where the household rules were a little different, and I was like, I don't know if I could really get with that.
Yeah.
And I tried it, and to be honest, if I meet somebody with younger kids, meaning middle school and up.
So the youngest you going is middle school?
Middle school and down.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. I would say that she needs to understand kind of her position in regards to what she brings to the table, because that's a compromise that I have to make because my kids are older. So I'm coming in and I'm going to have to make some lifestyle adjustments to adjust to her lifestyle.
Right.
So
and the child.
So, you start thinking about parent-teacher, sports, all these different things. And so I want her to be that exceptional woman and where she's like, okay, I appreciate you for being there.
Yeah.
And
then, the
does
other
come
things.
a level of involvement.
Right.
But there also is the other parent, right? And, especially when we're talking middle school, like grown, it shouldn't be a factor, right? But middle school and up, like you kind of may have to deal with baby daddy, baby mama, you know what I mean? And how they feel about you being in that kid's life and how they do things. Like you said, their parenting techniques is like, oh, okay, that's what y'all do.
And I'm going to take it a step back. When my kids were school-age kids, I made sure I moved a certain way. So I didn't spend the block on them, keeping that that relationship, intimate relationship going. So if I did meet somebody, they wasn't walking into turmoil or drama.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I think the same would go for anybody I would meet that have a kid that the father's still active in their life and all that. I'm going to promote that because I want to see that bond.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't want any drama that go with that.
Right.
I'm on the freeway.
Yeah.
Right.
He said,
What say you, my man? How you feel about it?
Yeah.
I kind of go back to, I heard this statement, I think it was a movie or a podcast or somewhere, but they said that if you really want to know how a person's going to treat you, watch how they treat their kids. So I feel like, if you meet somebody that has kids, I watch how they move with their kids, how they treat them, how they talk to them, how the house is it safe, is it clean, all these different things. Because to me, if you're treating your kids like that, which most people I know do, then our relationship should be okay.
Yeah.
My kids, like we just said, my kids are grown. I got kids with kids.
Yeah.
So it's different. But the way this dating game is set up right now, when you meet somebody, the numbers are odd to me. You either meet somebody with no kids, grown kids, then you got that, I got a 20-year-old, 18-year-old, and a 2-year-old. Okay, what happened to that other 12?
Right.
We just wanted one more one day? Like, I don't know.
That was a slip-up. That was a slip-up.
Now you like, okay, I don't know if I want to go there. Now I'm coming different in there.
Yeah, because that's starting all over.
You
You talk about us
baby seats.
Right, we're not doing that. I don't want one more. I'm okay.
A baby seat in my car. I'm not doing it.
Well, can I add to that quote he just made? So the narrative has changed so much now to where it's almost like how that woman treat her dog is how she gonna treat you, because these dogs is getting treated good.
Oh yeah.
And I be questioning them like, how you even know he wants some chicken nuggets from Wendy's? So I want to be treated like that, not the mutt. This new song, I don't want that. The dog.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this. If in that situation, we go dial back the year or some, right?
Yeah.
Thinking that these women, they had children that were still in school. Yeah. Did you ever take into account how the child treated the mother?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, personally, me, I can be 100. I've had some back and forth with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
So on the flip side, if that child is obviously out of line somewhere, some shape or form, to me, it's one of two things. One, she's missing something, which is either a mother or a father or both,
Right.
or the mother just, I don't want these problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the way we came up, we got popped in the
Yes.
mouth. Like them things didn't happen
Yes.
when we were coming up.
Yeah.
So if I'm in a relationship and I just happen to see, that mother taking an L to this child in a disrespectful way or whatever it is, to me that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Because you can't control your household.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you can make me happy and expect me to be a part of that situation.
And not attempt to correct it.
Right.
Exactly. Because
Right.
now I'm out of place.
Right, and that's what I was about to say. And then if you attempt to correct it, then depending on the attitude or the parenting style of the other parent, now you have this issue.
Right.
Then you got the kid. You ain't my daddy. You
Right.
ain't my mama. So, and it's unfortunate, but like somebody like me, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
Right.
I can't.
Got
Like
time for
y'all
it.
have fun with that. I'm pray for you.
Yeah.
So maybe that somebody else is gifted enough to handle that shit. I'm not gifted. He
Yeah,
ain't put
nah.
that in me yet.
Okay.
So, but that is
Hold on. Pause. Age range. Lowest you'll go.
The lowest I go these days,
on the babies.
he gonna
Yeah.
laugh at me. That's a dice game. You know what? I would say the lowest I would go is 28-ish.
Not
27.
No,
dating.
not dating.
Not
dating.
dating.
Kids?
Kids.
10 years old.
You going to 10?
That's the lowest I go. To me, 10 years old is kind of that.
You said all your children are girl, right?
Yeah, all of them grown.
But he
My
also
youngest-
have
my
grandkids.
youngest child-
How old is your
19.
oldest grandbaby?
My oldest grandbaby, Amir, just turned 8.
Yeah, so he kind of
Okay, so that makes sense, but I still can't do it.
Yeah.
I could deal with a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
To me, they kind of at that bridge where, I ain't young no more,
Yeah.
but I ain't older, but I'm going there. And you can discipline them.
Yeah.
You can talk to them. You can't talk to a 14, 15-year-old coming into a relationship.
Yeah.
That ain't going to work.
Yeah,
They're going to buck.
I would say 12. And the reason why I say 12 is by that time they start to develop their own personality.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the respect level, you see kind of what direction they're heading in, and it's like, nah, I ain't gonna bet on this one. I'm gonna go ahead. He ain't been on no honor roll.
You out.
I'm
my
not
God.
gonna go get this little kid up out of
Yeah. Yeah.
in-house suspension every week.
Right.
Right.
I got one
Yeah.
more caveat to that. The age without the father being involved. Same age?
Without the father being involved,
Father's absentee, out the picture, no communication.
youngest I would go. I'll probably still say the same. 10.
Stay the same?
Yeah.
I would probably go lower. So I'll probably go 8-ish.
Okay.
It's easier then. No father involved. You can imprint that.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
You can
kinda-
put your paws on that.
as long as the mama allow you to,
Yeah.
because
Right.
you got some. Don't yell
Right.
at my baby.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know
So
what?
you
I
got
don't
that
mean it like
problem.
that. What I mean is you can kind of spend more time
Yeah,
with
it's still
them.
your
That's what I'm
value.
saying.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's still your values.
Your
and
value,
shit.
yeah.
But you still,
Yeah.
a kid gonna be a kid.
Right.
You gonna have to discipline a kid. I ain't met a kid yet that ain't needed to be
No.
disciplined. You know what I mean?
But at 12 with no daddy, yeah, we might be in the backyard knucking if he bucking.
Right.
So I'm gonna go a little younger. Let me catch him when they still kind of like learning multiplication or something. You know what? I need to be a little impressionable. Or you get to geometry and
Yeah,
I teach me something. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
Jody and Melvin in the back.
Right.
Why when I go outside, he got to go inside.
Oh man.
Right.
Lowest I would go is 18. I need them to be.
whoa.
I'm sorry.
Lord.
I don't have time.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with her. Junior, senior in
Yeah.
high school.
I can deal with grandbabies.
Yeah.
I can deal with
Okay.
grandbabies because, the grandbabies you have. I love kids.
Yeah.
I love kids. But I've raised one.
Right.
And I ain't got time for that high school shit, none of that shit. Look, my son got on my nerves in high school. And not because he was a bad kid. He was just doing typical teenage shit. And I'm
Right.
like, hey, get your shit together. Like,
Right.
So, no, I don't want to deal with none of that.
But you know what? What throws me off about that coming in at that time is
Mhm.
that now I'm looking at that kid to start making like young adult decisions.
Right.
And if the mother hadn't instilled that and she's spoiled that daughter or that son,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a problem with it because I'm looking like, okay, do you want to go to military? You want to go to college? And she's like, well, he don't know what he want to do. He just got him a little job. I'm like,
but let me tell you the difference between the man and the woman. The man dating the woman, she has the kid.
Yeah.
So y'all will be more impressionable on that kid.
Yeah.
The woman dating the man, he had the kids on the weekends, every other holiday. So I'm only around this kid so long.
Right.
So I may not really have an impression on this kid. You know what I mean? Because even when he have them, hell, I might not be over there. You know what I mean? So I would say that would be the difference where I could see y'all wanting to put more of.
Yeah.
Now, me, as I feel like I would be more impressionable on a young adult. Because now I can talk to you real. When you come over to the house, we can, you know what I mean? But as the younger one, she going home to mama.
Well, what if
and
she's
mama
not?
isn't still. Now, if he had full custody, that's different. If he had full custody, that's different, especially if he had a little girl. I would probably be more sensitive and more understanding. And like you said, would want to be more of an influence on her life, right?
Right.
But if mama in the picture and they going home to mama,
no,
I ain't got time for all
she
this
said
shit.
18 because she gonna be like, girl, go light this cigar for me, like your grandma used to do.
Or I can talk to her.
Go run to Walmart. I need to cook today. You gonna run down? You got your license.
I can talk to her while I'm smoking the cigar. So she getting on my nerves with this stupid shit. I got a little bit more patience because I got a cigar in my hand. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love it.
No, yeah. What's the lowest you would go?
No, junior, senior in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
'Cause my son is 23 and I'm so far removed from raising.
Yeah.
And this new generation and the things they got access to. I don't even really want to navigate it or figure out how to navigate it.
Right.
Yeah.
So come to me when you need a little bit more guidance. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to you from a mentor standpoint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to be your dad.
Yeah.
Not, the father figure role. I can be your mentor.
Right.
I can be your friend, your guidance.
Right.
I can help you navigate what you're going through. But I don't need that. Not saying that it's needed, but I don't need that title. I don't desire to be called that.
Right.
Not at this age.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm 51. I'm good.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But one thing I will say though, if I dated a guy and I was the stepmother, like I would be full in. You know what I mean? Like I would be full in. Like you could come to me just as much as I'm not trying to be your mother, right? I'm not trying to take your mother's place, but I am here. Like I got you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If I love him, I love you.
Absolutely.
I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I will do that. But just going in, I mean, like you said, my son's 29.
Yeah. But you know what's so funny though is, so I'm finna be 51 or whatever, but the young tenders come like that 35 range or whatever,
Yeah.
and some of them don't have kids.
Yeah.
And so they be like, so what you think about this? I'm like, what you mean? And so they be like, and I'll be like, well,
Yeah.
and they be,
Yeah.
they make you think about it.
Do they?
Woo!
Oh yeah.
I just be
So
like,
you
nah, I
would-
can't.
You would think about starting over?
Nah, because I don't have a back seat. So the baby would be up in her lap in the front.
Right.
Like, nah.
Because that was about to be my next point is that it's a lot of people out here now that don't have kids.
Fly.
Like I thought that shit was amazing when I first started hearing it because it's like growing up, everybody was pregnant except for me, right? Before I had my baby at 21. A lot of my friends had kids at 14, 15, 16. You know what I mean?
Right.
So to get to this age and be like, damn, you ain't got no kids. And there's a lot of people out here with no kids. And so that's a part in dating because it's like,
It's amazing.
okay, hold on. You don't want none, do you? Because I ain't going to be able to give you none. I ain't going to be able to do it. So we could go ahead. I mean, we could eliminate a whole lot of wasted time because if you ever feel like, you might feel like you don't want none today. But if you think in a couple of years you might want one, we ain't even got to waste each other's time because I ain't going to be able to do it.
I might be like how about 4 years? I'll take 3 of them, and then I'll give you back to the street. No, I'm bullshitting. I'm bullshitting, but I done thought about it a couple of times.
Like, okay, this is fun.
Yeah, it was like a lease. Yeah. It was a lease.
Give her back before a clock went out.
Yeah. Well, I ain't put too many miles on her.
Right. Leave her about 2 years to have a kid. Dell, you ain't shit. I love it.
I'm be like, hell no. I ain't finna be paying child support at 75 years old. Right? You ain't finna get my SSI.
Hey, but you know what? I have a cousin in Connecticut. Hey, I want to say Aunt was probably 52, 53 when he had a newborn.
Ooh.
Like, Aunt, what you doing? Young girl put it on him.
Brutal.
I stay away.
Right.
Brutal. I stay away. She might have been like 27, 28. Yeah, she got him.
Man. Starting all the way over.
All the way over.
I couldn't imagine. You know, I done had a dream but at least 3 times. And I was like, God, really? Literally. I was sitting there negotiating with God. Are you serious? And why would you do this to me? Why would you want this from me? So, yeah, I mean, I know ultimately God has the last say, but Jesus, please.
You know what's crazy? Real quick. I read this today. I thought it was crazy. So they were talking about Jason Tatum, you know, his son, Deuce. And I always wonder because every time you see him, he's with his son. You know, they never show the kid's mother, ever.
Yes.
So come to find out that he was with his kid's mom. They broke up. He met some other chick. Didn't work out. So went back to the kid's mom, and she wanted out of the relationship. So he made her an offer of $1 million in full custody of their son. And she can't see him no more, can't be a part of his life. She take this $1 million.
Wow.
And she took that $1 million.
Damn.
Wow. And that's why you only see him and the son.
And the mama, his mama.
Right. Yeah. That's it. And that's it.
That
she took
sense.
$1 million and gave up all her custody rights to her son. Ain't that
let you know what she was in for. That was her intention.
But how that baby gonna feel?
Well, his mama really is the mama.
But guess what? That baby gonna say, you ran my mama away.
I don't think so. I think the baby later in life,
depending on how manipulative his mama is, she's gonna blame that on his daddy, and it's gonna be proof that daddy paid mama off, and it's gonna be hard for that child to understand you left, regardless what he paid you. You left. You made the decision, but he not gonna see it that way. Not initially.
Well,
maybe as he get older.
You're talking about, if we fast forward, you're talking about a child having this conversation, let's say at 18.
Right.
Because he can't talk to her now.
Yeah.
No communication.
Well,
that communication don't start until he's an adult.
Right.
I'm going to mark that as 18.
Right.
And then.
So now you got that mind frame. All it took was $1 million.
I mean, that's crazy. Right. The fact that it took money.
The fact that it took money. But all it took was $1 million?
But I think that the play is that he's going to be like, look at the life I was afforded.
Yeah,
and that $1 million ain't going to last 18 years.
It's not.
And the other caveat is, and then we'll go get to your question. We ain't letting you go, Playboy. The other thing is, she might come back with a handout.
Yeah.
Because the $1 million is gone.
Yeah.
Unless she know how to flip it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I doubt it very seriously. Yeah, if she left her kid for a dollar amount, because we are mothers, we have carried this baby. We have felt this baby moving in our body for 9 months. Well, not 9. We felt it maybe 4 or 5 months. However, and to just walk away from it for a dollar amount.
That's crazy.
This could have been a business move. Go ahead, Dell.
I would put $1 on the table that she'll end up with another baby by another athlete.
Yeah.
That's where I was going.
Yeah.
This could have been a business move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just get out of the basketball circle. Now she in baseball. Right. Or football.
And I hate to say it, but that's typically what happens.
That's what happens.
That's sad. That's very sad. I feel sorry for that baby.
Yeah.
I think he's good.
No.
Deuce is good.
I mean, but it's still.
I mean, I get it.
I feel like no matter what defense mechanism people put on, it still hurt that your mama left.
Yeah.
Well, when he finds out.
Well, okay, so what's the difference in that and the mother passing away?
But there is a difference. There is a slight difference because the mom who passed away didn't choose.
Right.
You chose to abandon me.
Right.
So now it's, and prayerfully his grandmother will be a very, maybe he'll grow up thinking the grandmother is his mother, right? But then he gonna have to put 2 and 2 together because
Taylor
my daddy
will get married at some point.
Right.
Well, no, he's already dating
the
singer chick or something.
He's dating some celebrity. Yeah.
I forgot her name. She's a beautiful girl. I forgot her name. But he's dating her.
Coco. Is it Coco?
No, that's what's her name dating her, the one that played for Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
I forgot her name. She's a singer, actress, or something. She does something.
Yeah, but he'll have a stepmother soon. Don't worry. He's good.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So then that's the other thing. Sometimes you find, and I have found myself in this situation where men are actively looking. They have full custody of the kids. This one guy, and he had 3 kids. No, he had 2 kids. And so I only had my one. And he was looking for a stepmother for the kids. So it was like, my kids need a mom. And I'm like,
that's how you go about having that conversation
Like
out the blue.
You were so cute today. My kids need a mama.
Come on in and take them shoes off.
Right.
It's a stove right over here.
Little Ronnie Jr. Y'all go say hi to your stepmama.
and here it is. I'm used to it just being me and my son.
Yeah.
And like you say, now we a family of 5.
Yeah.
All that homework going to do. Oh, shit. Listen, I got 1 kid. That was not by mistake. It wasn't like, I can't have no more kids. No, I didn't want. I was 5 months pregnant and came home from the doctor with all of the pamphlets of birth control. Mama, which one of these you suggest? Because I don't want to never do this shit. I swear to God. What's the pros and cons of each of these? Because when I had this baby, I don't want to do this shit no more.
Right.
So for a man, and I get it though, right? Like, because he like, hey, my kids need a mama. They, especially if he have girls, they need a female presence around here. But shit, I don't want to sign up for that. That's why I said 18.
Yeah. I tried
Maybe
that
I can be the mentor. I don't want to. I don't want to. And I love the kids. I want to play with them and send them to their mama. That's what I want to do. I don't want to raise no more kids.
I did that once, and it ended horrible. My kids were younger. I met a young lady, and I was like, you know what, it could be a nice situation. She didn't have no kids either.
Okay.
Right.
It's not that she didn't like she liked my kids.
Yeah.
But my kid was still on, that ain't my mama.
Yeah.
No, we not doing that.
You can't
I
tell
don't
me what
want
to
to do that.
Yeah.
I told her to take a bow, but she won't do it. You do. It's a headache. Next thing you know, you get your mom involved. What happened over there?
Yeah.
You know how they do. Why she ain't eating right now?
Yeah.
Why she don't want to drink no milk tonight? And all that type of stuff. And it's just, I never did that again. That was a long time ago. I never did it again. So now, if I meet a female, these my kids, say hello, say goodbye. That's it. That's it. And if you want to do something nice for them, that's on you.
Yeah.
But I don't need you cooking ravioli for them. I don't need you bathing them. I don't ask you to do nothing. Just be respectful to them. That's it.
And I'll be honest, as a teenager, I was that kid with my stepfather. I was bad as hell. So when I became an adult, I literally used to apologize to him all the time. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you didn't leave my mama because of me, because I would have left. Like, I would have left because of me. I would have been like, hey, nah, I can't deal with that motherfucker. I'll beat her. I was that kid, right? So I get it. I definitely get it, because it was like, dude, what? You ain't my daddy? Like, fuck? And sit down and sit with the remote control. Like, so yeah, I get how that can go. Again, that's why 18.
Right. Let's get
and
to
that
5.
way too, if they don't like me, you know what I mean? We at that point we grown, the as they say at work, happy path. It's
True
for
story.
everybody to get along, right? But if we don't get along, they grown, I'm grown. I ain't gonna never try to put you in between your kids. I ain't gonna never tell you don't go spend no time with them. I'm gonna always be open to the shit. But guess what? They grown.
Yeah, but it shouldn't even be enough interaction for us not to get along.
Right.
Like, from a male's perspective, the only way I don't get along with your grown kids is if they feel like I'm doing their mother wrong.
Yeah.
Other than that,
But sometimes
they don't have no investment in us.
That's true. That
Very
is
true.
You got your own house. Deal with your own house.
That's-
We
yeah.
good over here.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, that is true. It is true.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to number 5, right?
Yeah. 5.
Can you love 2 people at the same time?
You gonna ask me that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you love 2 people?
You know what?
And we're not talking about sister, cuz we talking about romantically
Romantic
involved. Can you?
You know
love
what?
2 people?
In my opinion, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I think you can love someone and be in love with another person at the same time. But I don't think you can love 2 people the same.
Okay.
At least in my 49 years.
Hold on, Nick. Pause for a second, because he touched on something we talked about before. So define the difference for me.
I think the difference is if I love one, you know, I'm gonna go to the end for her. You know, I'm gonna break the bounds for her. You know, she getting the red carpet, she getting the flowers, she getting the food, she getting everything that the only thing above that is a wife.
Yeah.
If I'm in love with you, you're not getting most of that. But you're gonna get my feelings, you're gonna get my heart, you're gonna get my sincerity.
Is it temporary?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Because I don't love you. So I can't be fully invested.
Yeah.
Like I am with the woman that I actually love.
Right.
Okay.
You know, to me, that's how I would
Differentiate.
differentiate it, you know, personally. That's just me. You know, because I've been in that situation where I really cared about a motherfucker. Like, I love her.
Yeah.
Her, I'm like, damn, I don't love her, but I'm in love with her.
You really digging her right now.
It ain't there like it's over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Yeah.
at some point you gotta make a decision.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna be with the one you love, or you gonna be with the one you're in love with.
Hoping that turned into love.
Yeah. You know, I threw up the pass, see she would catch the alley-oop. You know, but my shooter over here was hitting shots.
Stay ready.
See what I'm saying? You on the bench, you coming in the game.
Right.
You know, but that's just my 2 cents toward the bill.
Yeah. What say you, Dell?
And he probably laughing at me because he know me so well.
So this is a public service announcement. I think you can.
You think so?
And the reason why I say that is because different people affect you in different ways.
Okay.
And so you're never going to meet a perfect person.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to love certain things about one person, that how they make you feel.
Mm-hmm.
You can find another person that, not intentionally, but you can find another person that touches what this person lacks.
Mm-hmm.
And they can draw into you, because as men, we don't want perfect, but we're looking for perfect. As perfect as we can get. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of times, and I don't condone cheating, but a lot of times men have a stable at home of somebody that's taking care of home, and it's a need that's not being filled, and they go get that fulfillment.
80-20.
Yeah. So what happens is that I'm not saying you can love them equally, but you can love this person maybe 60% and love that person 40% based on what they bring.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nick. I'm saying out this shit. I so ordeal.
All right, so you saying, like, let me ask. So you saying maybe one complements what the other can't do? Like, just for example, she can't cook, but she can.
Well, it's deeper than that. So you may have one that is supportive,
right,
and she may be more of a homebody, nurturing type. And then you have one that brings out your adventurous side and introduces you to new things that this person don't.
Okay.
So you enjoy your time with both of them. And as a human being, you can't help but to develop feelings for both of them. And how far those feelings go is how vulnerable you are.
Yeah.
And so I've been in that situation before to where, and I wasn't actually in a relationship with either one of them, but they were both special to me and had a special place in my heart. So it was hard to say, I want to be with just you because I'm going to miss out on this.
Yeah.
So I think you can.
Did you ever try to get one of them to level up to what the other one was doing?
No, because then I felt like it was going to water down she was going to be doing something that she's not really capable of doing.
Got you.
So it's almost like you working a job and they know you the best mechanic, and then I tell you I need you to go wash cars or sell cars, and that's out of your wheelhouse.
Right.
And so I wasn't going to put her in a position of failure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to treat you, reciprocate what you give me. So if you made me feel good, I'm going to make you feel good, whatever that meant to you.
Yeah.
This person is totally different. This person, you may like perfume.
Yeah.
I see your perfume get low, I'm going to go buy you a bottle without saying nothing.
Yeah.
This person over here may like romantic getaways. Okay, I'm going to take you to the cabins for the weekend. We're going to get away for the whole. Yeah. And so you're feeding both of them what they need. Now, I just can't. I can't do no poly stuff now. I ain't gonna get into that life.
But you almost there.
Yes, exactly.
You almost there.
They just don't know about each other. Now, if they knew about each other and they were cool, bam, there you are.
Well, and the reason being is that I rode the fence on committing to either one.
Okay.
And so ultimately, I lost both because of that.
Yeah.
Because I had to make a choice.
Right.
And so I didn't want to make a choice.
Right.
Got you.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, I could see you loving somebody and really liking somebody. Like this.
What's the
person
difference
is
in the
fun. They fun.
No.
Fun.
What's the difference in really, really liking and love?
The difference is how quick I'm willing to drop you. That's the difference.
Oh,
this one I love, I'm not dropping him.
Okay.
You fun, but I can find fun somewhere else. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
What I'm getting over here, the way I feel about him, I'm not dropping that.
Right.
Your ass, I can find another nigga to take some trips with. Right. You know what I mean? So, but I like you though. Like we click, we have a good time, we had good conversations. But
you can go.
But what if you mess around and fall in love with the likable dude?
Right.
So, and people, I know, but I think people probably gonna try to call bullshit on this. I'm one of them that I am really good of being aware of what I'm doing. I'm a Taurus. I'm an earth sign. So it's no gray area for me. It's black or white. So
I know Tauruses.
If I know what this is, that's what this is. So the minute I start feeling myself liking you a little too much, I'm going to cut that shit off because I know what this is. And this is where this is supposed to stay.
Okay.
So I'm disciplined enough to say, and I will walk away. Like I have walked away from some motherfuckers that I really like, but I know that shit ain't going nowhere. And guess what? I like me more. So I'm going to protect my heart. So before I take myself through some bullshit, I'll walk away.
You ever regret letting the likable guy go and the in-love shit turn into some bullshit later, months later?
I've been there.
Absolutely.
I have. Absolutely.
And like, God damn. But, you know, I mean, that's a part of life.
Yeah.
But I'm also one of those that's loyal. I'm committed, right? So if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Even if I may not like you right now.
I was about to say, is that loyal to a fault though?
It is.
Okay.
It is. It is. But that's me, right?
Right.
And then when this shit is over, it's like, I should have been left this motherfucker. Sat around wasting my fucking time.
All goddamn time.
Didn't Keisha Cole make a song about
She did. She did.
But that would be me, right? And then it's like, and then you feel bad, right? Because I know dude was feeling me and I know we were clicking and we were connected, but because I had already made this commitment over here.
So let me tell you, let me give you a scenario with that is that two things. So some women find it hard that I don't cheat. And I was like, well, I would leave before I cheat because to your point, you're not invested enough like 401k for me to let you stick around. So why would I cheat on you when I really don't care about you that much?
Exactly.
Right.
And the second part of that is that it's like the whole, okay, so you meet somebody and you say, hey, I want to get to know you one-on-one. I'm not telling you who you can date and all this, but if we really truly gonna get to know each other, we're gonna have to go beyond the surface level to get into it. So I've tried this approach.
Yeah.
But when you've tried it, somehow or another, 2 months down the line, when you find something that you don't like, and you like, I'm out this bitch. They're like, well, you broke my heart because I thought we was good and we was and I'm like, no, we was getting to know each other.
Right.
You got comfortable and showed your other side, so bitch, I'm out.
Yeah.
And I don't understand what a disconnect with that
I think, and that's one of the things that I've learned, especially nowadays dating. You have to be very specific with your words. And sometimes you have to repeat that shit and remind these motherfuckers, hey, you got to do that periodic check-in. Hey, I know we still getting to know each other.
Right.
Because these motherfuckers be like, oh, we go together.
Yes.
Wait. Huh? When that happened? Like, as far as I knew, we was just getting to know each other. Now we in a fucking relationship? So you have to be very specific.
Come on. He trying to get away from the goddamn question. No. I ain't going to sit over here and sweat by my goddamn self. Because I think he on the fence about it.
So what say you, Paul?
Shit. I would say, for me, no.
Okay.
No. I just don't move like that.
Okay.
And you know my rule, three and out. If I catch a side joint, 3 fucks and I'm out. I'm going to space them out as best as possible. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 3 and out. That way ain't no emotions getting involved. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've fucked up where I stayed in it too long.
Right.
And then I start liking and caring and like you said, now I'm in love with this motherfucker. I done did some shit I ain't supposed to do. I done met a family member.
I'm out my element.
I'm out my element. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Met a family member.
Yeah, I'm over there cutting grass and shit. What the fuck? Paying somebody to cut the grass at my house, but I'm cutting your grass. What am I doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? So I'm 3 and out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say no.
Yeah. And that's similar to like what I said. That's one of those things. I just have learned to not put myself in certain situations. Yeah. And so if I know I love this man and I meet somebody and I like even when I was single, it'd be like, oh, I like this motherfucker and I know he ain't shit. Let me go and get the fuck up out of here because this nigga gonna hurt me. Like I already see it. He gonna break my heart. So let me bounce, save myself some heartache. But
Hold on. You can't just say that and keep skating. What are the characteristics that he's gonna break your heart?
You know a ladies' man when you see one.
You know what? I fucking hate that.
No, it's
I hate when a lady says, "Oh, you a ladies' man. You a lady." I hate that. I hear it all the freaking time.
Let me see how I can describe a ladies' man. You charismatic. You know, you can just go in the room and you talking to everybody and
that's what y'all attracted to, though.
What's bad about that?
No, it's not bad.
You're saying you're mad that this man has social skills?
He got swag in this bitch.
No, because you also know that he likes the attention from the woman. He seeks that attention from other women.
Whoa. Not to cut you off. That's a big one right there. Mm-hmm. Because,
and that's a myth.
It is.
I get that shit a lot. I get that shit a lot.
I dated one.
I get that shit a lot. You a ladies man. You always hear you doing this, you doing that. You always trying to be in somebody's face and this and this and that. To me, and it's why I explain it to them. I don't seek the attention. The fact that my personality is outgoing and people want to speak to you and say hello, that doesn't mean I go seeking for that. I mean, me and this dude, we go into a spot. Hey, Will. Hey, D. How you doing? Y'all good? We don't go looking for that. I'm talking ladies. I don't go looking for that.
Yeah. And the crazy part, we're polar opposite. He more outgoing than I am.
Totally opposite.
And they be like, oh, I know you got hoes. And I'm like, I don't even talk to nobody.
He's the robot.
I am fucking... If I was on an R&B group, I'm in the back on the motherfucking keyboard somewhere.
And I'm David Ruffin.
Yes, he's the lead singer.
Ruffin.
You don't even doing the bass line.
Nigga, I am so far back. They going to call me out at the end and do the little goddamn the bow.
Hey. But the point is, I don't seek it. I don't go looking for it.
But
I think people just appreciate your personality.
Let's remember, I'm the female version of that, right? Because you know I'm hey. Right?
Absolutely.
So I get that part. The difference is, y'all know attention seekers.
Well,
you know an attention seeker.
Yeah,
you know somebody you want to stand in the middle of the floor and do all this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you want that attention.
Right.
There's a difference if they just gravitate to you. You know what I mean? There's a difference. And you can be like,
Nikki, like it ain't gonna be two of us in this motherfucker. I don't need no co-host.
Is that what it is?
no.
You gonna spill a drink on her outfit? Go dance next to her. Oh, you go wash it off. That's you.
No, because a man like that would understand me, right? If he is like that, then he can understand.
But he ain't gonna like you.
Why?
Because no man want a woman like that. Unless he's
like
opposite.
that,
Unless he's opposite. Like your situation is opposites. That's why it works.
Yeah.
Because if you had somebody that was boisterous and y'all coming at it like, oh, here come these goddamn clowns. Right. Oh, shit.
I don't want that. I want opposite.
I want opposite.
I want opposite.
Well, and maybe that's why then, because when I say as far as the ladies, men, and but I don't think that just because a man is popular or people gravitate to him, or I don't think that makes a man a ladies' man. I think the man that's a ladies' man is, they talk a certain kind of way. Like y'all know I was raised with boys. Mm-hmm. So I know how to peep motherfucking game and bullshit. You know what I mean? So you know that bullshit where it's like, hey baby, and so everybody baby. Hey baby, no thank you, baby. Excuse me, baby, can you bring me the fuck? you know the man who likes, hey, I like you. That's a cute dress you got on. The fuck? You just complimenting everybody's dresses and
see, that's what I'm saying, because you just described me. So to
me, it sounds like an old player at the Cliff Club, though. I mean,
because that's me. What's up, baby? Hey, I like the heels. The heels rocking. I like the heels.
You will.
Yes.
Because to me, when I compliment a lady,
right?
To me, a lot of it's business too. We sell cigars, so. If I gotta tell her them heels is fire for her to buy that $15 cigar, I'm gonna tell them heels is fire.
Right.
To buy that cigar.
That is, I did just describe.
And I'm the nigga that be like, you want it or not?
Right.
I got other shit to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no negotiating.
No. So we all balance each other out.
He's so fucking serious. He's so fucking serious. I swear to God.
He is. But no, so the man that won the first red flag, is he a lot of fun?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
That dude that you describing, why the chicks always give him their number then?
Because it's something about a confident man.
How is that really confidence though?
It portrays confidence.
To me, it's hidden. It's something hidden up under there that's insecure.
I'll tell you something. One time I went to this party. Fresco was doing a party. I go to the party. I get there late.
Shout out Fresco.
What up, Fresco?
Right.
So I get to the party late, and I think we was doing our tourist event that weekend. But anyway, so I go in there, and I'm, going, and I'm speaking to everybody. And so this one guy talking about something. Who is that know everybody? And she came in with all this confidence. I need to know who she is. So when he explained that to me, I had never heard of that before. But then it's like, I guess I can kind of see. And I think that's what it is with the women. It's kind of like it gives you are secure in who you are. Everybody knows you. You must be somebody that I need to know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. And I think, and then when you make them laugh, we have fun together. Yeah. It just goes from there. Then it's like, well, I really like you, and I don't want everybody talking to you because it was cool at first.
Right.
Now. Why you gotta be speaking to everybody?
Right.
Why you gotta compliment everybody's damn shoes? It was fine when we met.
Right.
Now
and he complimented your shoes.
And he complimented, that's how y'all started talking.
Right. Now you want shit to change.
Exactly.
Right. Well, okay, these women, man.
Can't do that.
Exactly. That's how it go. That's how it go.
I look for the person in the birthday party who look like they just came for the birthday party.
That's who I'm looking for.
And they sitting off to the side while they girls is twerking over here. I'm looking at her like, ooh, that's a nice steak right there.
Yeah, that's the which one.
Yes.
Which one of these don't belong?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
running.
When they come in, I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to 4. We'll go to 4. 4's good. 4's good.
Hey, man, this has been great, man. We're going to run it back. We're going to bring y'all back. We got some more questions for y'all to answer. So we just getting started. Nick, I think you said you had a total of 7?
7. I really got an 8th one.
Okay. Well, if we go get to the rest of them, we're gonna have to speed through it. But
yeah, we just gonna kind of
we're gonna let the conversation go the way it goes.
Yeah.
This has been real, man.
This has been so much fun. Thank y'all for joining us. Again,
Perfect.
tell them,
Absolutely,
Will, where can they find you?
I am Will. You can find me on TikTok. Most of my content, I am Will 45S. You can find me on Instagram under the Relief Session, LLC, Spoken Word Poetry. Weekends, 413 in Louisville. Find me on the patio, smoking a cigar near you.
Dell?
Find me in the streets.
And they can also go to the LunchBrunch Boyz.
The LunchBrunch Lounge podcast. Just shot the first episode last Thursday. Running the back next Thursday. Me and my co-host Treyway. Check us out.
Cigar Lifestyle. Shout out.
Yes.
LLC.
Again, y'all can find me at Miss Nick at Night on all platforms. P, where can they find
Real
you?
P.I.G, Lemonade, TikTok, Instagram.
Make sure y'all go out there and subscribe to the channel and then sign up or join our group, Nick at Night, the After Party. Thank y'all for tuning in with us today. Until next time, see y'all. Bye.
Peace. Later.